Hey folks, Jay from Dumpster Diving Life, back at another one. The last few dives I've had have been so boring and miserable, I had to do another one as quick as I could, so what better time than the next day. Of course, it's a little different now. Yesterday was 75, today we're sitting at 45, 46 degrees with a chance of rain. The racket you hear is not rain. It's my little one on his machine here. Hi. Why is that so loud? It's crazy loud. Huh?
Because you make you sound loud.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know then. Well, I'll talk to the folks out here then. I'll be right back. So anyhow, so that's my 3-year-old. He's already playing an iPad and he's very good at it. Unbelievable. I can barely turn the thing on and off. This is a grocery store behind one of my usual plazas for the full route, but not very often. So I did hit Bell's and I hit Burke's before I got here, and of course I thought I was filming. I was not. So I found a whole lot of hangers at Burke's. Sorry, little man. And nothing at Bell's. A whole lot of hangers at Burke's. Nothing at DD's Discounts, and nothing at Harbor Freight. And employees were on the docks at Dollar Tree and Big Lots, so I had to skip. So I just thought I'd shoot on over here and just start filming what I can. And see if my luck changes. But not a big deal if it doesn't. But you just keep on keeping on. I'm getting a little too close to these cans, a little closer than I want to be. They were empty yesterday. Might be empty today. You never know. But I have some time. Got the little one with me. We're gonna spend a little time together. He's going to be occupied with his little iPad. Another empty one probably will be empty as well, but you never know. Just want to get out here. And, I'm glad I went by Burke's. Hangers are one of my big ones I like to get. I'm trying to build up a big inventory on those so they still sell. And I like to have as large as inventory as I can store and I can manage. And so far I do. And now if it gets to the point where I have to make some deals, I can offer a whole lot more than just about anybody else in my area, and maybe even online. My margins are much better. Nothing in this guy here. That box is empty. A little windy out here too. So it's 45 and windy. You can imagine how it feels. But you know, hey, there's no snow, no ice. I can't complain. I've seen worse, been worse, and a swing and a miss. All right. So the luck isn't changing exactly, but I love this weather. It's cool, cold, overcast weather. We don't get it enough here in South Central Texas. So I don't get tired of it. As the folks on the East Coast get tired of their cold weather, folks down this way get tired of the hot weather. Sometimes. It's all relative. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and go do the same route I ran yesterday. See what I can find. I'll see you when I get there. I gotta put my seatbelt on. I'll see you when I get there. Okay, we made it. I had a little interesting stop. I didn't film it, but I passed up a Walgreens on the way here, and I've been tempted to stop there many times, but really they don't carry or toss out the items that I'm looking for, other than what would be greeting cards. Of course, then again, they toss out other items just like everybody else. You never know. So I thought I'd go by there, and I did. But it was a compactor. They had a compactor. It was behind the enclosure, and on the enclosure was a no trespassing sign. So that was 2 swings and a miss right there. So no go on that Walgreens. Ironically enough, the Walgreens closer to where I live does not have a compactor, and they do not have a no trespassing sign on their enclosure. So interesting. This is Dollar Tree here. There's a little dock door. So yeah, that I thought I was going to add that Walgreens to my route, my normal route, and it turns out that's not going to happen. Compactor plus a no trespassing sign equals stay away. So that's what I do. And nothing back here, just a bunch more dump. It's been back here a long time. No one's cleaned it up. I don't know why. This is At Home's compactor. They cleaned it up. There was a lot of discarded clothes around it for a long time. And this is the shared dumpsters. There's a lot of places that share these. At Home is one of them. What doesn't go in their dumpster sometimes ends up over here, and I have found a few decent items. Not a whole lot, but a few. This is where I got that bag of clothes at yesterday. This looks like a tent or a canopy, but it is, whoa, well beyond repair. This is illegal dumping here for sure. That's mainly the tent or the canopy legs you're seeing there. So, no, nothing there. Too bad. Some more of the tent legs. That canopy has seen better days, and we're still empty here. The donut shop. What gave it away? All right, it's an interesting look, but a swing and a miss. All right, now down the freeway, onto my Lowe's. See what we can find there. I've been looking for some more of my lumber. It's been selling. I like to keep a good inventory of it up as well. I haven't been finding much lately, so maybe even have to go in the store to see if they've been stashing it there, and go talk to maybe one of the managers or employees and see if they can start holding that for me, because it's becoming so rare that I find it. I'm running out, and it's still popular. So I'll see you when I get there. All right, folks, we have landed at Lowe's. I was heading for the lumber side, but there were employees on that side, so I went ahead and just changed plans and came to the garden side. There is the skiff that usually was out here. That's the one that contained 90 plus plants. We have now we have a lot of in our flower garden, not all of them. But it's been back there inside the store since they saw me get that last load. So, part of the noise, that's still my little man back here shooting them up. The other skiff was here. It's gone now. It may be inside the fence as well, because I know they keep one on the lumber side. The employees were heading back. It looks like they were heading back inside, but it also looked like there was a delivery truck back there. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, there he is. Big old delivery truck. So what I can do though, my little man has told me his tummy hurts, so I may have to drop him off at the house. Mom was homesick, but doing better. So she gave me permission to come run a few errands, and so that's what I'm doing. I There is an officer parked over there in the parking lot. Not a big deal. Or was. So, yep. So, I'm going to see if little man can go inside with me real quick and take a look and see if they do have any of that wood in a skiff back there. But, this might be our last stop with him because I don't want to keep him out here much longer if he's feeling bad. So, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, folks, I went inside the Lowe's and looked for the skiff, and I found nothing. So, I don't know where they're putting it. I think they're both outdoors. I did kind of peek. They had the dock door open. The delivery truck was still there. And took a peek, and it looked like both of them were there. And they did look full, as the one inside the garden center did. So, I need to pop into Walmart, but the little man still says his tummy hurts, so I think it'd probably be best to get him to the house. But I thought as I drove by the other day here, I thought I saw a rollaway over here, which is not unusual for Walmart. I mean, you can imagine the trash they generate here with all the traffic. But it looked like a little different type of one. And I know they're not doing any construction in or out. So I'm just kind of curious. There's the ones that are typically locked. Yep. And there's the Connexes. And I don't see, I think it was right where that 18-wheeler there was parked. No, it's gone now. So, all right, that's a swing and a miss. All right, if I got time, I thought I would have a little time to go shoot down to the really large retail center. But I am slowly running out of time, or actually quickly running out of time, because I'll be picking my daughter up in about 45 minutes. My daughter, my older two children, my daughter and my son. Taking the little one home, and because he doesn't feel well. So I don't know. We'll see if I'll have time. If not, I'll sign off when I come back instead of going on another run. We'll see you when I get back. All right, folks, I dropped my little man off. He had a tummy ache, couldn't stay with me. Got him home, taken care of. Decided to go ahead. I had a little time left. Decided to go ahead and give it a shot. But I usually don't come down here. This is not the largest center I speak about when I talk about the large retail center, probably the largest one in the city. This is across the street from it, and this one contains very few compactors and no trespassing signs, whereas the one across the way and that 18-wheeler is blocking the Alta dumpster. By the way, he's right where I wanted to go. But anyway, this one over here has tons of stores. You name the store, it's probably over there. But they have these huge signs. I've shown them before on video. No trespassing, no unauthorized personnel back behind the store, period. I have gone back there. They do have one or two, dumpsters, but not really worth the possibility of a hassle. So I just go ahead and bypass it. So come over here. I've had a request from a family friend. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek anyway at both of these with the 18-wheeler there or not. Because I just don't have a lot of time to wait. I believe he's inside of it, but it really doesn't matter. I doubt I'll be here that long anyway. And as soon as I say that, I see something here. It looks like an ottoman, and this is Pier 1. Sometime, I'm sure they slashed the bottom. They slashed the top too. Oh yeah, they painted it and slashed it all up. It's not a bad ottoman. I like the bottom portion. I don't know if it can be refinished. I can't do that, but I've always been tempted to try. My wife has talked about wanting to try. So, let's give it a try. It's solid, well built, doesn't squeak. I've got one in my closet that squeaks like a mouse. Very wobbly. This one, cushion's still good. They just cut and painted the top fabric, so sure, why not? He's not as crazy big. See, compared to my foot, it's just a regular basic ottoman, small ottoman. Look in the recycle bin just because. Never know. And nothing, just a whole lot of cardboard. So yep, I'll go ahead and grab the ottoman and call that a win. And that is about it that I'm seeing. So yeah, I do like the bottom portion of it like that. That's been untouched, unpainted. Not too bad at all. And so there we go. A little haul from Pier 1. Hope I don't mess my camera up doing that. But yeah, I think I just put it down. What was that about? Let's try it this way. There we go. I don't know what that was about. I think I kind of shocked my camera. All right, let's see if I can get out of here with it without making a whole lot of racket. We're going to push the gate closed on me. The 18-wheeler's gone, thankfully. And I don't remember opening it. So, glad he wasn't much bigger. But yeah, we do have some upholstery. Put him back here with the hanger. The earlier hanger haul. Some little silica packet. Don't want to leave it. And now we can scoot on up to the Ulta. I had a friend, like I say, I had a family friend request. She knows about this. She heard about it. I haven't had the opportunity to talk to her to see if she actually dives. But I'd like to find out. So, maybe she has her own channel. I could plug her. I'll give her a plug if she does. But I'm sure if she did, she'd be doing this herself. So here we are at the Ulta. Looking. Got some, I don't know, it's just boxes or what. Could be displays. But I probably should have brought my grabber. Let me go get that. There's nothing in here. Quick look. Nope. So I'm gonna grab the grabber and move some of that stuff around. I've got to be mindful of the clock. My daughter does get out of school at 3. It is 2:41. I usually can be safe at 3:10 because of the line. So that gives me a little more leeway, but I don't like to push it. I don't like to be the last one there. Got some feels. Yep, nope. I thought it was heavy, but no. No. And this is the one I was kind of curious about. These round cylinder looking items. Seems like these are torn. No idea. They appear to all be empty with no lids. What would that be? Brow Superstars. Okay, well, whatever it was popular because it is empty. Looks like they all are. If you had lids, you could almost probably take them and see. Maybe I was wrong about them all being empty. He feels a little heavier. And I feel like he has a lid on it. Yeah. So, can I open it? One-handed. Let me try it like this. Okay. That's the lid. So I guess that's the way they're kept. So they're kept like this and they open them like that. Okay. Makes sense. I gotta know anything about makeup containers. So she did say, or her friend did say that she'd take anything. And I don't mind. Stop the car. There goes the grabber. Kind of. Yeah, there we go. So I'll finish this bag here because really it seemed like the most promising, but there does seem to be another item in it. And there you go. So let's take a quick look at these. Thinking these are all empties. Let's see if I can get one to poke through. Surely they're all used and empty. Yeah, definitely messy. Another reason I kind of always stayed away from makeup places. But for a friend, why not? And eyelash. Yeah, I have no idea if these are be any good or not. I don't think so. Even cleaned up, I don't think they'd be very good. Glad I have my gloves on. So they go back in. Tell me in the comments if y'all know if I just threw something good back in. I'd hate to find out that I threw something worth a little bit away. But probably wouldn't be the first time. Broken glass. There. There's some more of those round ones. It's not grabbing. Okay. Damn, well, man, that's heavy, but it looks like I see hair in a lot of these. I don't know if they have a salon or what, or am I just thinking I see hair? I don't know what the issue is. They're just so souped up. It's just almost impossible to tell what it really is. I just heard a car at least go by, but because I can't see mine, I like to make sure everything's good. Everything's good. So back to the this heavy bag. I only had put one glove on, so let me go use the hand with the glove on it. Just gonna spill it out. And man, that thing's messy. I don't know if I want to try. I see other divers going in for this, and they find a lot of good stuff. But this is typically all I find is a big mess. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's so souped up, it's runny. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, they did what they're supposed to do, apparently. Told to do it, and they do it. So here's the mother one. Kind of the same situation. The lids are all there, or the bottoms are all there. But I don't see anything really useful. Over here. He doesn't look souped up too bad. We're going to get lucky here. Put them in there, just paper, and more paper, more labels, promotional material, and nothing more. So I'm getting ready to call this one Swing and a Miss. Looks more to be trash than anything, but might as well rip it open. I see trash in that one in here. Ugh. Whoa, yeah. What you'll do for a friend, huh? Whoa. There we go. Okay. The clock's ticking. My daughter getting ready to come out of school, and my 10-year-old, my 6-year-old and 10-year-old. So, So I'm gonna have to boogie. Got a little item from Pier 1. So that's things are looking up. That's something. I believe really other than the hangers, I believe that's the only really find I had today. See what this in this Target bag. It's just trash. I can go shoot by Bath, Bed and Beyond, I believe it's called. I get them mixed up with the other ones. And see what's going on there. Because it's just down the way here. And I'll put this guy back where I got him. I already hit the Pier 1 as mentioned. Usually I do that second, but I had to do it first because the 18-wheeler is in the way. And now we're off to, I believe it is Bath and Body Works. That's what it's called. I don't know why I find that so hard to remember. And we have employees. It looks like contractors right next to it. Hopefully they're on the roof. Nope, one's by the van. And I don't know, but it can't hurt to look. These are just contractors. Typically they just leave you alone. They don't have a dog in the fight. They don't care. Typically. I've never had any issues, so, and just the look doesn't hurt. And no. Another Target bag. I don't know what's up with the Target bag. Oh, there's a Target across the way, but there's no Target here. I'm using for the trash bag. I see the trash. I can see through it. Packaging material. And nothing. Not even a candle. Not even a candle. Disappointing. So, real quick one here. The wind is really whipping and blowing these doors shut, or at least back, like that. Empty, and empty. A little cooler. Not interested, and we're ready to go. I have so many coolers now, little coolers, big coolers. I don't know what to do with them all. So, let those go. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. I believe that the last one I really look at over here, other than the Dollar Tree, and the specs, and may just go on by the specs, because that is a rare find anything there. But we'll see. You don't know if you don't look, and if you're here, you might as well look. So, yeah, I got some time, just enough time to get there. I won't be rushed. The traffic isn't bad because it isn't heavy yet. A tarp, kind of shredded though. So it's Dollar Tree. So I couldn't hit the one on my first route. They had it blocked. All the employees were out there. Big Lots had employees. Harbor Freight had employees, although I did manage to hit theirs. I couldn't hit the Dollar Tree and the Big Lots. So nothing really jumping out at me here. Move one or two boxes. Never know. And that's it. Okay. I think I will pop over to the specs. And then I may have to call this one a day. I'd like to go by the other one. The one that has a pool supply store. But I've still got some other priorities to tend to. I may not have time to get back. Ooh, that wind just caught that door. Big time. All right. Got a delivery here. He's not in it, so hopefully it won't be coming out anytime soon. It's just packaging material, I believe. Looks like it. Huh. Filter pads. Oh, it's vac pack filter pads. For what though? Is this for? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this is filters for AC systems. I could use one. I have one of the rental properties has a really weird filter system, and they're still in the bag. So I'm a little confused by this. Are they still good? I'm very confused by that. Let me take a look at specs here. And I wouldn't even know where this came from, but if it's a filter system, it could come from anybody. So yeah, that's what they are. They cut the size, as I understand it. These are fairly new too. But these look completely unopened. So I don't understand that. 20 by 25. That's the size. One of the sizes in my house. That is really interesting. I'll have to grab these guys and do a little research and see if I can use them or if they're just meant specifically for something else. Move this door. I don't even think I unlocked the car. Not anticipating we're going to find anything. I really need to stop that. It just slows me down when I do find something. They're kind of big and bulky, but they're light. They're dry. They're sealed on both ends. So I really don't know. I have to look for a name brand and do some more research on these guys. So I may have just saw I've been having a hard time finding good filters for the rental home furnace. One of the furnaces in the rental home takes a really odd size, 16 by 14, I believe, or 13, and I've been having, I want to get the rest of these in the packages. I've been having cut some of those down, but they do not hold their shape well. These seem pretty sturdy enough, and I'll read the instructions. I think these guys will hold the shape, and they're meant to be that way. The ones I'm cutting are really not meant to be cut. So, yeah, I'm sure boring you to death with my furnace problems, but it's just interesting how I kind of stumbled across this. I might even grab some of those loose ones because they look clean. Go from there. I could use my grabber at this point. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. Who would have thought I'd be finding brand new filters, and who would have thought I'd be so excited about it? But I really am, because I have been looking hard for the right kind of filter for that furnace and have been striking out big time. So these are the loose ones. They may have, I think this is how they come in the package, but you can use them different thicknesses, I believe. I don't know. I'll hope they have good instructions so I can figure out exactly how they're used and if I can indeed use them in that furnace. If so, problem solved. Because nothing runs a furnace quicker than not having the proper filter on it. And I do have a filter, just not the right one. These look like old, like they've been replaced. This is for sure what they replaced. I'm assuming the company just brought more than they needed and tossed it away. So tossed what they didn't need. So, and if these could be used in my house as well, because we do have upstairs and downstairs. Okay, guys, I had a phone call and it wouldn't come back. I couldn't get the video back. So anyhow, as I was saying, if these could work in the house as well, that would be a pretty good money-saving little adventure there too. I don't think they can, but I do think they need the cardboard sides, cardboard frames. But It'd be nice in a pinch. But yeah, got to make sure this thing's still rolling because the phone, this app automatically turns off, the video app, when I get a phone call. But it didn't want to come back on after the phone call was done. So I'm not sure what that was about. It took a while to get this thing going. So I'm sitting here in the cold trying to get it to come on, and it does not want to come back on. So grab all the filters, grab the grabber, the last of the filters. I can store these out in storage in where the rental properties are. And once I figure out what the best use of them is, I'll give them away to some neighbors who might need them, could use them, or even donate them if they're something they'd accept. I don't know. I think maybe Habitat Humanity would take them. That would be neat. Put this back how I found it. Okay. Get on the road, go get my daughter. So that's a nice ending, a better ending to the last couple of videos I made. Not the biggest haul, not the greatest haul, but at least something. A little recap, the filters. Had the hangers earlier, which I didn't record from Burke's, a big load, a big amount of them. And then the Ottoman from Pier 1 was cut up and painted, but small enough me or my wife or both will attempt to try and reupholster it. Something I've always been wanting to try anyway. We do have the equipment, so why not start on something small like that and see how we do. And then the last stop here, right next to the specs dumpster, was a bunch of filters. So I'll let you know how it turns out, and if the filters are worth or could be used or not, and where they could be used. So until then, time to go get the daughter. Just enough time from school, and my boy from school. He likes to walk sometimes, so I don't mention him sometimes. But yeah, probably on this cold day, they're both going to be picked up. So you know the routine, guys. Always wear your gloves, be safe, keep what you need, sell what you must, and give what you can. Keep on diving.